Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth tonight and what he's now saying about that second deadly military strike on a suspected drug boat, killing survivors. Hegseth now saying he only saw the first strike. Here's Martha Raddatz.
Tonight, under mounting pressure, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth insisting the decision to launch a second strike against a suspected drug boat in September was not his call, but that of the mission's commander, Admiral Mitch Bradley.
Sunk the boat and eliminated the threat. And it was the right call. We have his back.
The Washington Post reports that at the outset of the operation, Hegseth had given orders to kill everyone on board, which is why the Post said Bradley fired a second missile, targeting 2 survivors clinging to the wreckage. International law prohibits killing enemy combatants who no longer pose a threat. The day after the attack, Hegseth said he had watched in real time.
I watched it live. We knew exactly who was in that boat. We knew exactly what they were doing.
But today, Hegseth said he left before the second strike.
I watched that first strike live. As you can imagine, at the Department of War, we got a lot of things to do. So I didn't stick around for the hour and 2 hours, whatever, where all the sensitive site exploitation digitally occurs. So I moved on to my next meeting.
Hegseth was asked if he saw survivors.
I did not personally see survivors, but I stand, because the thing was on fire. It was exploded and fire and smoke. You can't see anything. You got digital. This is called the fog of war.
The secretary claims he didn't hear about the second strike until an hour or so later. Over the weekend, President Trump said he hadn't known about the second strike and wouldn't have wanted it.
We'll look into it, but no, I wouldn't have wanted that, not a second strike. The first strike was very lethal. It was fine, and if there were 2 people around, but Pete said that didn't happen.
And today, sitting next to his secretary, the president said he was still somewhat in the dark.
I still haven't gotten a lot of information because I rely on Pete. But to me, it was an attack. It wasn't 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3 strikes. Somebody asked me a question about the second strike. I didn't know about the second strike. I didn't know anything about people. I wasn't involved in it. I knew they took out a boat.
So tonight, David, Secretary Hegseth is saying he didn't see the second strike, and the president says he had not been aware of it. Members of Congress are wondering who holds final responsibility up the chain of command. This week, they could get some answers with Admiral Bradley heading to the Hill to meet with lawmakers behind closed doors. David?
Martha Raddatz on this again tonight. Martha, thank you.